Before you continue, listen carefully. Some churches were never holy, some were built on lies, and some were cleaned with innocent blood. This is not a demon story. This is not a possession story. This is a story about revenge that waited patiently. In 1965, a church was shut down after priests started dying the same way. Hanging, silent, punished, and what caused it was not hell. It was a nun who was killed wrongfully inside God's house. The place was called St. Marrow's Abbey. It stood alone on the edge of a small town in southern France. Stone walls, a tall bell tower, and cold halls that smelled of old candles and dust. The church was known for discipline. No laughter, no talking without permission. Everything was controlled. People respected it, but they also feared it. No one questioned St. Marrow's Abbey. In 1908, a young nun arrived there. Her name was Sister Agnes Vale. She was 19 years old. No family followed her. No friends visited. No letters ever came for her. She worked quietly. She cleaned the floors, washed the wine cups, and rang the bells. Other nuns said she prayed longer than anyone else. Some said she prayed like she was asking God questions, not forgiveness. In 1912, something happened that changed everything. One cold morning, a young altar boy was found dead in the wine cellar. His neck was broken. His body was stiff. His eyes were open. Fear spread quickly. The town wanted answers. The church wanted silence. They searched the building. Then someone remembered something small. Sister Agnes had been seen near the cellar days before. That was enough. She was dragged before the priests. They questioned her. She answered calmly. She said she did nothing wrong. She said God knew the truth. But the priests were afraid. Afraid of shame. Afraid of the town turning against them. Afraid of losing power. They needed someone to blame. And Sister Agnes had no one to defend her. There was no court, no proper trial. The church decided her fate on its own. They said evil had entered her. They said her death would cleanse the abbey. The other nuns were locked in their rooms and told to pray. The bell tower was prepared. On March 3, 1912, Sister Agnes was taken to the bell tower. A rope was already waiting. Witnesses later said something strange. She did not cry. She did not beg. She did not fight. She looked at the priests and spoke softly. She said, God would forgive you. I won't. The rope tightened. The bell rang once, and Sister Agnes died inside the church. Her body was buried behind the abbey without a name. No grave, no prayer, no record. Life moved on, or so they thought. Years later, hidden church records revealed the truth. The altar boy was killed by one of the priests during punishment. It was an accident. They covered it up. They blamed the nun. They erased her name to protect the church. Years passed. Old priests died. New ones arrived. But locals avoided the abbey at night. Some said the bell rang on its own. Others said they heard crying. The church ignored it. Until 1965. In 1965, new priests were sent to St. Marrow's Abbey. On their first night, the bell rang at exactly 3 in the morning. No wind, no hands. On the second night, footsteps were heard in the bell tower. Slow, heavy, dragging. On the third night, a priest was found dead, hanging in the same place Sister Agnes died. More deaths followed. Always at night, always silent. One priest was found kneeling with his neck snapped. Another was found hanging, facing the wall. Church reports noted the same detail every time. No struggle, no screams, no prayers. The town began hearing a woman crying at night. Not screaming, just crying softly, like someone betrayed. Dogs refused to go near the abbey. Candles went out on their own. Crosses were found turned around. A senior priest decided to search old records. He found a sealed confession from 1912. It told the truth. Sister Agnes was innocent. The church had killed her to protect itself. That night, the priest burned the document. He was found dead the next morning. Hanging, above him, scratched into the stone wall, were the words, "This is my house too." By the end of 1965, 6 priests were dead. No one would stay overnight. The bells rang without anyone touching them. The Vatican ordered St. Marrow's Abbey closed. The doors were sealed. The church was abandoned. Today, the ruins still stand. Locals say if you go there at night, you will hear the bell, and a woman whisper, "Justice is louder than prayer." They killed her in God's house. They buried the truth. They believed time would erase guilt, but time only fed it. If this story disturbed you, good. That means you felt it. Like this video if you felt the fear. Subscribe to Simbervane for more dark stories they never taught you in church, because here, we don't tell fake horror, we tell the kind born from humans, and that is the scariest kind of all.